Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I recorded a few videos in between this one and just haven't posted them. Sorry if I look upset. I actually cried a little bit today because we learned that Bandimere is closing after this year. So Mike and I had a whole plan building me a drag car with the E30. Now I'm a little bit discouraged to do that just because we won't have anywhere to go drag racing after this season. At least with the current situation. So it sounds like Bandimere is closing. I don't know the situation, why exactly they're closing, but they're gonna close after the season, so we're gonna have to figure that out. They have said that they are planning on opening something in the near future, but obviously that's gonna take time to build, so I would expect that there's no drag racing in 2024. So that's kind of sad. So anyway, this is the current situation. Mike and I are out tuning the STI, just testing it for an event that's on Sunday at Bandimere. And I think Mike broke the axle. So we have to go home and check it out. But luckily we're still in our neighborhood. So Mike went to get the Q7 so we can tow the car home and figure out what's wrong with it. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update video and kind of let you know where we're at, what we've been doing. Like I said, I have 2 other videos to post, but to be honest, I don't know that I'm going to post them. It was us going to the track last weekend. Goodness, I'm kind of tired. Like I said, I was crying earlier. I'm not very emotional. I don't usually cry, but this kind of got to me for some reason. But anyway, I'll kind of update you along the process. So this video will be kind of short and sweet. I've been working on the white STI a little bit, just trying to get it cleaned up. I did order all new detail products, to get the paint cleaned up and figure out what I need to do with that. And I'm planning on doing maybe a version 7 STI swap on the front end, just to make it different. But it all depends on how it looks after I clean it up. As you've seen in previous videos, I don't know that I've shown it. I know I've recorded it, but I don't know that I've put it out. But anyway, the front bumper on it is trash, and one of the fenders is a different color, so I kind of am just inclined to do that anyway. So been kind of researching that. Mike and I are going to go to the junkyard and figure out how hard it is to do before we order all the parts. So kind of an update. I'll update you guys once I get the STI home. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me looking like I've been crying, because this is Emotional Alley. This week's been kind of shitty. So anyway, thanks for watching and we'll see you soon. Alright guys, so yeah. Anyway, I look like I've been crying. Mike's mad. Shit, what's that over there? I'm gonna go drive that around the block to make myself feel better. What do you think?
I broke it.
What do you think?
I don't know.
We're gonna close the garage and start looking at it, but I'm gonna go take that for a cruise. Thank you. Yes. Anyway, I'm about to get my braces off and I'm so excited. But anyway, Mike's gonna start looking at the car and I'm gonna go cruise my STI around the block and then we'll give you a little update. Alright, pardon the mess in our garage, but I just got back from a little cruise and Mike already has this up on jack stands, so I think he's gonna start it now and figure out which corner has the issue, if that's what the issue is, right Mike?
Hopefully.
So wish us luck. This is not good. This is the second time I think this has happened to Mike with the Subaru. So we're gonna let him explain. Michael.
So yeah, was driving. Everything was great until everything wasn't great. Started making a lot of noise. I tried to illustrate the noise in the garage, but all you hear is the exhaust. I think the engine is okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But I either broke an axle, a front diff, or a transmission. So
this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But if you spin this on when it's on jack stands, The other wheels are supposed to spin, is my understanding. And it's hard to spin. And if Mike spins the wheel over there, this wheel is supposed to spin. So you can see the wheel back there is spinning. The wheel up here is not. So I think they're going to pull this apart and figure out what's going on with the axle. So it spins a little when you spin that wheel.
What about now?
It just spins a little.
Okay.
But didn't we turn on the DCCD for 80/20?
It reset.
Oh, okay. So we're going to pull it apart, maybe pull the axle out, but we're supposed to go drag racing on Sunday, but if the diff or transmission is broken, I don't know if that's happening unless we pull it out of that car, which that sucks, but whatever. We'll figure it out.
You know. All right. Well, pardon my sniffles, but I am worn out from getting this thing out. These 6-speeds weigh a lot more than I expected, but it's out, and Allie is underneath the car.
But this is making a sound.
Yeah, it is. She's checking out the clutch, pressure plate, throwout bearing, all that jazz.
Kind of cool under here.
She thinks it's pretty cool under there. She doesn't get under there often.
Hey.
It was a joke. Anyway, as you can see, this strut is missing. That hub is all kinds of disconnected. That axle just did not want to come out. Other side popped right out, of course, but got the trans out. Nothing's jumping out at me right offhand.
I think we should replace the throttle bearing just based off those sounds.
So unfortunately, I'm going to be doing some tests, but next video, don't be surprised when you see this transmission disassembled, because there's definitely something going on in there, and at least...
Look at how dirty it is.
Oh, yeah. At least to get down to the gear stacks, to get this housing off isn't terrible. Obviously, you have to take the shift linkage out, then you'll pop that tail piece off, tail housing, I guess you'd call it.
It spins great.
Yeah, it feels great. Get the tail housing off, center diff, oil pump, all that kind of fun stuff, and then I can pull this center housing off and
go from there.
Check out the flops, see what the gear stack looks like. Obviously, I don't have the special tools to replace any gears, but at least knowing what the problem is, knowing my luck, I'll pull this center casing off and everything inside will look good. But I'm not putting this back in the car without verifying, and none of that requires any sort of special tools. Basically, sockets and snap ring pliers is all you need to do to get down to it. So we'll set a couple 2x4s up. As you can see, the input shaft protrudes slightly. So we'll do some 2x4s to rest on each side, stand it straight up, put some shoes on, obviously not these.
Yeah, this will probably be the end of this video, just because we're kind of over it, and I'm kind of over trying to sequence our videos together, but I don't know that we're going racing tomorrow. At the very least, we'll probably go to the track and hang out.
Yeah, so it's 4:34. And there's a good chance the racing will go tomorrow, but there's about 100% chance I'm not racing.
So I'd rather go inside, get ready to make breakfast burritos for tomorrow, relax a little, enjoy some of my weekend, and enjoy hanging out with friends tomorrow. Enjoy the last Import Faceoff at Bandimere for 2023. You never quite updated the people about how you feel about Bandimere closing.
I'm sad.
How do you feel about it?
I'm sad. I've been going to Bandimere since I was like 6 years old, so almost 30 years. So, sad day.
You're 30, you're gonna be 35, not 36.
I said almost 30 would be 28 and a half fucking years. So,
I'm not good at math.
yeah. Anyway, I have been underneath the car. I'm covered in fucking gear oil and grease and dirt and grime, and I got shit in my lungs, and fuck this thing.
Anyway, guys.
Thumbs up to the sandals with the white socks. But, yeah. Thanks for watching this one and the clusterfuck that is my life, but see you on the next one.